Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The topic of this video will have to do with Nord Stream 1 and 2 attacks and with countries pointing fingers, trying to figure out who did what. So I have two articles, one that will give us some information on that, and the second one will be an article that actually will add to the first one, actually would help the first one make some points. All right, so actually refute some of the first article's points, which mainly is one. Reuters. This article comes from September 29th, 2022. This is the title. Russia says Nord Stream leaks occurred in zone controlled by US intelligence. Russia's foreign ministry on Thursday said ruptures to the Nord Stream pipelines that have caused gas leaks off the coast of Denmark and Sweden occurred in the territory that is, quote-unquote, fully under the control, end quote, of US intelligence agencies. Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova told a pro-Kremlin broadcast that Washington had, and I'm quoting, full control over the waters around Denmark and Sweden. Full control, that was the only thing in quotation mark. And then Reuters adds, over the waters around Denmark and Sweden, where 4 leaks have been detected on the Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2 pipelines, which cross the floor of the Baltic Sea between Russia and Germany. Remember, this was added by Reuters. She said full control. Washington had full control. And she said about the intelligence, the area. Okay, so let's use another quote from Zakharova. It happened in the trade and economic zones of Denmark and Sweden. There are NATO-centric countries, end quote, Zakharova said in an interview with the Soloviev live online broadcast on Thursday. And I'm quoting, they are countries that are probably completely, controlled by the US intelligence services, end quote. This is what I would like you to remember. They are countries that are completely or completed, controlled by US intelligence services, end quote. Denmark, no more quotations. Denmark is a member of the NATO military alliance, while Sweden's membership is pending after it abandoned its historic policy of non-alignment following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And this is the last paragraph that Reuters I'm going to have a big issue with. Zakharova did not provide evidence of US control over Sweden and Denmark. Russia frequently rails against American influence and military support for Europe. Now, let's put it nicely. These guys say that Zakharova did not provide any evidence to support that neither Sweden nor Denmark somehow are in the hands of the US intelligence. Well, I am old enough to remember, and now is where the second article comes to help me, because I remember it, when there were accusations from German, and not only German, European high-ranking officials that American intelligence services were spying on their allies, including, I was about to say Meghan Markle, Angela Merkel's private cell phone. And that was done, among others, with the help of the services from what country? Denmark. So I was trying to remember, was it Denmark? I know it was one of the Low Countries, but I think it was Belgium or Denmark. I thought it was Denmark. So I used my neuron, one that I have, and I pick, 3 clicks, And after 3 clicks, I found the article. And here is the article that this weasel from Reuters thought that we don't know about. All right, so I'm going to this article coming from our best news source, BBC, so can be refuted. They never lie. And this article is from May 31st, 2021. So what? A year and a few months, right? A half almost. NSA spying row. Denmark accused of helping US spy on European officials. Denmark's Secret Service helped the US spy on European politicians, including German Chancellor Angela Merkel, from 2012 to 2014, Danish media say. The Defense Intelligence Services, the FE, collaborated with the US National Security Agency, NSA, to gather information, according to Danish public service broadcaster DR. Intelligence was allegedly collected on other officials from Germany, France, Sweden, and Norway. Similar allegations emerged in 2013. I heard about those too. Then, secrets leaked by the US whistleblower Edward Snowden alleged tapping of the German Chancellor's phone by the NSA. So Denmark is together with US. So I'm going back to the little paragraph from Reuters, the first article. Zakharova did not provide evidence of US control over Sweden and Denmark. I provided, I think it's enough what I provided to make Zakharova's case that not only that they cooperate, because when I remember then I was reading those articles, they were talking about United States receiving access to the European territory through Denmark. So Denmark was the one who opened the flux of this guy's ability to go through Denmark and access certain pieces of information. So I don't know if Denmark got any money, any, I don't know, booze, ladies of the night, or I don't know, a pat over the head or something like that, but they did what the United States just asked them as a friend. So first, the pipelines are in the areas vicinity of Sweden, economic area of Sweden and Denmark, not Russia. The US and these guys have control over that area. They know what moves, a bird or a whale farting in the water, blah, 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 blah. They know that, okay? So the thing that now they point fingers towards Russia, they can. If there's evidence that Russia did it, by all means bring it up, and whoever is guilty should be punished. But I have a little bit of, I'm a little bit skeptical that Russia did that right under the nose of all these guys. And these guys just failed to figure it out. The Russians are so smart sometimes, and sometimes are so stupid. It depends on how things are valuable, how the interest runs. They can't kill people in London with their Klobuchov little poisons, but they kill everybody in Russia, they all die. But the Navalny, he can't die, man, he can't be killed, man. Again, the Russians are so bad, and sometimes are so good, right here, so technical and advanced, but they can't kill Navalny. Really? In the cell, for instance. Like, what's his name? The guy with child pornography. You know who I'm talking about, right? The guy who killed himself. Right? Epstein, the Jew. Remember that guy? He was under the high security penitentiary, or how do you want to call it, and nothing worked. The guard slept, the camera was not recording, and the guy somehow did it with paper sheets. Really? I worked in that kind of stuff, and I do know how things are done at a much, much, much retarded level than high security, that kind, okay? And I'm telling you, there was no way that guy was not helped. But that's, anyway, The official thing is that... Okay, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.